kid, I was so into Eminem, it was embarrassing.
I created a monster, and somebody wants to see more.
Eminem wasn't the biggest pop star in the world as far as I was concerned. He was the only pop star in the world.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Throughout my music listening career, no one has been more controversial, more exciting, more important than Eminem and his legions of angry white boy fans. And yes, I was one of them, despite the fact that I wasn't particularly angry, or for that matter, white. Maybe it was just the thrill of listening to something that dangerous, and believe me, there hasn't been anyone in the past 10 years who came close to being as dangerous as Eminem, especially for me growing up, where MTV was banned from the house. I wasn't allowed to listen to Smash Mouth. I definitely wasn't supposed to be listening to Eminem. He was angry and violent and hateful and probably an insane person, but he was also crazy talented and endlessly fascinating. I thought he was the most captivating musical talent who had ever lived.
You probably wanna grow up to be just like me.
And then one day, he just stopped being good.
Now lose it. Just lose it.
And it wasn't a gradual thing either, it was sudden and immediate. One day he was awesome, the next day he sucked. And everyone pretty much agreed on it. This album sucked. He took 5 years off and then released a new album which also sucked, and at that point I gave up hope that Marshall would ever be good again.
Damn, I think Kim Kardashian's a man. She stopped him just cause he asked to put his hands.
But then he released his new album, Recovery.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah. And Eminem was back. I guess. Honestly, though the new album was pretty good and he's charted a couple decent songs since then, I can't say I've been all that much of a fan of his string of dull, tiresomely serious mid-tempo singles. Something about it just isn't quite working to me. Sometimes all of his newer singles just sound like this. I'm really angry, but I'm more mature now, so I'm inspirational, and I want to help you avoid my mistakes, but in a really angry way, cause I'm all still really pissed off, and I'm still really dangerous, but in a positive way. I'll admit it, I miss the old Eminem. The one who was exciting and wasn't overly serious and could make tasteless jokes without sounding tired and forced. He needs something to bring him back out of his doldrums. He needs something that will make him a champion again.
Gotta get that look back, Rock. I the Tiger, man.
And maybe that thing that's gonna bring him back is Royce da 5'9".
I ain't calling names, cause all of y'all the same.
Royce da 5'9" has been buzzing in the underground scene for a long time, despite his hilariously bad rap name. Couldn't be a big, couldn't be a little, just, you know, average height Royce. But anyway, Eminem and Royce da 5'9" were friends way back in the day and released a couple singles under the name Bad Meets Evil, but over the past decade, their relationship has been complicated. Now, perhaps the best way to explain that relationship is with an analogy describing my own relationship with my younger colleague, the rap critic. Ready, dude?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, I'm the really talented one who became really successful and got lots of fans.
And I'm the also talented one who started at around the same time but didn't really break through until I joined an independent group years later.
And we were friends at first, but then I stopped talking to you once I had new and better friends, leading you to become bitter and jealous and badmouth me in public, leading to us hating each other.
And wait, that didn't happen between us. I don't remember any of that.
Then I took my hatred out on you by doing everything in my power to prevent you from being picked up on Channel Awesome, including spreading rumors that you flash old ladies on the street.
Wait a minute, is this why I keep getting emails from people calling me a sex offender?
Then we made up, and now we're totally best friends and we collaborate all the time.
Yeah. So does this mean you wanted to do another review with me? Because I had this new idea for a crossover that we could do.
Alright, thanks to you. Anyway, Eminem and Royce buried the hatchet a couple years ago and decided to make it official with a full album release this year. And I couldn't be more excited for what this means for Eminem. Maybe this will bring back the edgy, exciting Eminem I remember from when I was a teenager. I mean, hell, they're called Bad Meets Evil. Now this has got to be some seriously badass, threatening stuff right here. Come on, Em, Royce, let's see you tear this mother up. Go, go, go!
This one's for you and me, living out our dreams. We're all right where we should be. With my arms out wide, I open my eyes, and now all.
So, would this be bad or evil that I'm listening to here? Okay, my mistake. We are apparently doing the only thing Eminem knows how to do anymore. Dismal, crushingly boring ballads. And unfortunately, we brought in the dreariest hook ever, courtesy of official Todd in the Shadows enemy list member Bruno Mars. If there's any artist in the universe who's disappointed me more than Eminem, it's probably Bruno. I remember being actually excited when he first hit the scene, but over the course of the year, he has flushed that right down the toilet. And whatever failings the rest of this song has, the main one is this. This beat sucks. Eminem needed something to pump him back up, but what Bruno wrote for him is a lifeless, tedious, bored-tacular track that's such a drag to listen to that my radio magically changes the station by itself every time it comes on. This sounds like something Coldplay would refuse to release for being too boring. If Eminem was rapping over one of those Sounds of Nature CDs, it would sound more exciting than this. But because it's my job, I am going to listen to this song all the way through this one time.
I open my eyes, and now all I wanna see is a sky full of lighters. A sky full of lighters.
We don't really carry lighters anymore. At every concert I've been to in the past decade, people don't really hold up lighters anymore. They lift their phones. So, unless you want to time travel back to 1978, you'd probably be better off if you change that to Sky Full of iPhones. A sky full of iPhones. This eats. Let's get to Eminem's verse. Now, I'll be honest, my expectations are so low that I expect this entire verse to blow. I mean, there's no way this verse could be any good.
Fighters keep fighting, put your lighters up, point them skyward, Had a dream, I was king, I woke up, still king. Snap games, nibble is mine for the milk king.
And Eminem proves me completely right.
Snap games, nibble is mine for the milk king.
Things I learned today. The rap game has nipples. But let's go back to that whole being the king thing, because I don't believe that for a second. Unlike, say, Jay-Z or Snoop Dogg, Eminem has always seemed profoundly uncomfortable on the throne. Most other rappers talk about being the best ever, so when they actually get to the top, it fits, but Eminem got there by being angry and violent, so he looks way more confused about what he's supposed to be doing. He's still really angry, though. Just not sure about what.
Little hussy ass, cause it's fucking you dicks trying to kid. What it take to get it through your dick skulls, cocks are slick, popping shit on. I would never do nothing to let you cowards fuck my world up.
Who are you talking to, Em? Like, he keeps blasting his enemies, but I have no idea who he's specifically talking about. And say what you want about the younger Eminem taking aim at unthreatening targets like Moby or the Backstreet Boys, at least they were real people. And furthermore, what happened to, you know, you and me living out our dreams?
Don't let these words be like a switchblade to a hater's ribcage.
Is this the living out your dreams part? Did Eminem not listen to the chorus or the beat before he started rapping over it? You realize it's supposed to be a happy, triumphant song, right? Bruno wrote you this. And you gave him this.
You fucking better go! You think you can take me? I think you fucking will!
On top of that, why are you so angry at your critics?
Or was it cause some bitches wrote him off, little hussy ass, cause it's fucking
Because they thought you fell off? You did fall off. Don't get mad at them just because they noticed.
thanks to let them pics raise, cause I came at 5'9", but I feel like I'm 6'8".
This one's for you and me.
I like how Bruno steps in all quietly after Eminem vents his spleen at no one. It's like having a friend suddenly blow up at a waiter who screwed up the check or something, and Bruno has to step in like, dude, calm down, let me handle this. All right, Bruno, take it away.
We're all right where we should be. With my arms out wide, I open my
Looks like we're reviewing Molly Crew now. How'd that happen? Oh well. So, kickstart my heart? What kind of a stupid metaphor is that, right? And look at those crazy hairdos, am I right? Cut. Sorry. Back to the real song. Gee, weird how that keeps happening.
sky full of lighters.
Okay, anyway, now here's Royce, or as he is better known, the other guy.
By the time you hear this, I'll probably already be outie.
Well, I'll say this, Royce at least seems more aware of his surroundings than Eminem. At least Royce is, in fact, now living out his dreams. And those dreams are...
Used to have to eat the cat to get the pussy, now I'm just to cast me out. I remember when T-Pain ain't wanna work with me.
They are Sex Without Reciprocation and T-Pain. Can't say I feel like throwing up a lighter for that one, I'll be honest. Now, Royce isn't a bad rapper, I guess, but I have to admit this verse leaves me pretty cold. Wordplay here is clever, but often kind of forced.
I went from having my city locked up to getting treated like Kwame Kilpatrick.
I do get this one part, though.
And I ain't gotta stop to beat a minute to tell Shady I love him the same way that he did Dr. Dre on the Chronic.
Aw, Mutual Admiration Society. He even called himself second best after Eminem at one point.
Now I'm the second best, I can deal with that.
That's just like that verse Eminem did for Dr. Dre.
You saved my life, now maybe it's my turn to save yours. But I could never repay you. What you did for me is way more.
You know, now that I think about it, I do find it kind of hilarious that Eminem, the man so angry and hateful towards gays that he was protested in the streets, has now released some of the man-crushiest songs ever written.
I ain't gotta stop to beat a minute to tell Shady I love him.
I don't think you realize what you mean to me, not the slightest clue. Cause my
Guy love, that's all it is. Guy love, he's mine, I'm his.
Now, if we were to extrapolate from that and his numerous problems with women, one might be tempted to suggest that Eminem is repressing some hidden desires, you follow, but of course that would be crude and tacky to insinuate. I don't see anything serious to support that suggestion, except for this one part in the song, and it's constant references to dicks!
pardon me if I'm a cocky prick, but you cocks are slick. Who you dicks trying to kid? Flip dick, you did opposite. You stay the same, cause cock backwards is still cock, you pricks. I love it when I tell them.
And in conclusion, penis, penis, penis. But back to you, Royce.
I'm the second best, I can deal with that. Now Bruno can show his ass without the MTV Awards gag.
Okay, that's going to take a little bit to decipher. Now, first off, that's a reference to both Bruno Mars and Bruno the Sacha Baron Cohen character who dropped his bare ass on Eminem in an obviously staged MTV stunt a couple years ago. But that stretch of a punchline besides, I don't understand what Royce is actually saying here.
Now Bruno can show his ass without
Does he want Bruno Mars to show his ass as in leave? Because I'm down with that. Or does he literally mean he wants Bruno Mars to show his ass? Because I don't want that at all, especially since I know Bruno would be more than happy to accept the invitation. Stop that, Bruno.
No, Todd. You're not up on your hip-hop slang. See, show your ass means to make an ass of yourself. Act a fool. Go crazy.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay, I get it. Go wild. Yeah, I can get behind that. Alright, yeah, Bruno. Let's get stupid up in this bitch!
This one's for you and me, living out our dreams. We're all right.
Yeah, Bruno isn't exactly doing what Royce asked for here. But anyway, about that crossover.
God, this song sucks! Even ignoring the anemic beat, the uninspired lyrics, and the uneven tone, this song does not achieve what it wants to at all. Even the sentiment of the lyrics and the chorus doesn't work. If you're trying to sound triumphant, why is the main hook a needy demand for adulation? Want me to raise my lighter? What are you offering in return? This? No thanks. Yeah, I'll whip out my lighter. Set fire to this CD. Except this is not a lighter. It's a cell phone. And this is also not actually the Bad Meets Evil CD, because I no longer actually buy physical CDs. But totally imagine I was so enraged that I actually set something on fire. That's how angry I am! Ugh. I'm Todd in the Shadows. I listen to it because you don't want to.
Lights out in London. Hold me tight till the end.
No, just gonna forget I'm here again. Okay.